Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Guys, I am telling you, it's been a minute for sure. How are you guys all doing? How are you guys all doing? Sorry that I have not been around. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it. We will totally talk about it. So I hope you guys are all doing good. And I don't know if anybody will show up, but I hope so. And I hope you guys do. I hope everybody's doing good. So I'm going to work in my little glue book, and I will. Hopefully, maybe I'll get some stuff done in it. I have been. Yep, it's been a moment, and I apologize for that. Hey, Carla, how are you? How are things in Portugal? What time of day is it there? Hey, Renee, how are you, girl? How is everyone? I'm glad you guys are. Guys, I don't know how to. This is ridiculous because I don't know how to keep the camera from jumping. I don't. Hey, Nash. You're very well. Oh, good. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out. I don't. You guys. Okay. So I've been. I'll tell you guys. It's been a hot minute. My life has been a hot minute for a while. It's been a little bit of a hot minute. Oh wow. It's 23:43. What time is that? Oh my gosh. So subtract 12 from that. You're in Arizona? Oh, nice, Renee. That's awesome. Well, girls, I have a ton to catch you guys up on. So I had every intention of live streaming and crafting along with you guys and doing everything for the month of January. And maybe right after my last live stream, hi, Malia. After my last live stream, I was carrying the dog downstairs at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I tripped and I dislocated my knee. I fell and I dislocated my knee. So from there, it was just like it has been, yeah. So you guys get it. So I've sort of been out of commission. I have been out of commission. So that's what happened. I tripped, I fell, I dislocated my knee. I was still working, and I got when we moved here, I got a tiny apartment downtown to where the Hey Patricia, how are you? I got a tiny apartment in downtown Asheville, and in that tiny apartment, I had to like go and stay down there because I couldn't drive because I dislocated and it was my right leg. So I didn't have any sort of like equipment or anything to live stream down there. I mean, I guess I could have used my phone. And it was like a lot. But like last week, I went to somebody, or maybe it was the week. It's been probably 10 days since I could actually walk back on my leg. I have not, I think I'm just going to rewind and pretend that, it started. It's a quarter to midnight. It's just to pretend it started now because girls, I'm telling you, it was a freaking doozy. I definitely, yeah, it was a doozy. So I'm just going to work in one of these little magazine glue books. And if you guys haven't made one, I can't tell you enough. They're so fun, and it's really like a no-brainer. Yep. So I went to see a lady who put my knee back in together. It was maybe a week after I did it. So I went last week, and I'm going to go again this week. But I'm still not 100%. But I can drive now. Guys, with my knee dislocated, I couldn't drive. I could not drive. So let's just say January did not end up being as delightful as I hoped it would. January did not end up being as delightful as I hoped it would. So I'm going to see. I don't even know if I have a book over here. I need some book pages. So what I've done in this magazine journal is I've laid some book pages down. Obviously, I didn't lay them down that well because some of them are coming up, but who knows what I laid them down with? Probably school glue, which is fine. You don't need like fancy glue. So in the interim of all of that, I got a new job. So remember I told you guys that the lady I was working for is going to sell her company, and then I was going to try to buy it, but the bank wouldn't loan what she wanted on it. So I knew that it was only a matter of time because I'm the highest paid person there, and it was only a matter of time before she would come and do my job herself. So I was preemptively looking for a new job, and I got one. And so I could have started this past week, but I am still juggling between everything. So I start tomorrow. So, yep. So I'm the general manager for a resale boutique. It's a franchised resale boutique, which I'd never really heard of, but living in Hawaii for all those years, there's a lot of things that I didn't hear of. So it's called Plato's Closet. And I don't know if you guys know it, but anyway, so it's a franchised store, and it's all about clothing resale, which I love. And so I'm kind of excited about it. And I think I have 26 employees, so that'll be good. And we'll see how it all goes. So tomorrow's like my first day. I'm not even going to go for the whole day. Tomorrow's my go meet everyone. They have a staff meeting on, I guess, Sunday every 6 weeks in the late afternoon, early evening, because they close early on Sundays. So I'm going, and we'll see how that goes. And but I reckon my knee just a trip down. I was carrying the dog. It was and what was really bad is I had hurt myself in December doing something similar, carrying the dog and walking on stairs, and I was in my bare feet, which probably wasn't good. Hi, Riri. And so I tripped down the stairs. It was in December, and I flew into a table at that one. And I have a table at the bottom of my stairs, and I think I cracked my rib. That happened in December. So me falling down the stairs again in January was it was not optimal. Not that falling down the stairs anytime is optimal, but you guys get my drift. And so I am. Yeah. So now I'm wearing shoes on my stairs, and I'm not carrying the dog down in the dark. And not until I fully recover, which I haven't. So, but we'll see how that goes. So that is where I've been, you guys. That and just a lot of other ridiculous stuff. But on the bright side, on the good side, on the upside, new job I'm excited about. My kids are coming. You guys, my birthday is next week, and my oldest daughter and her husband are coming in from Mexico. And then my other daughter is going to come a couple weeks after that. So they're all going to come. So I feel kind of like blessed. So that's a really good sign. So I get to see all of them. And let's see. Oh, I got my bathroom. I got in the midst of it all, I got my bathroom. You have a Plato's Closet where you are? And they resell designer and trendy clothes for teens and 20s. Judy, when I went into the one here, what I thought was kind of unusual is they told me that that's their demographic, but there were much older women buying stuff there. Hey, Leslie. Oh, hello, superhero. Peace to you from North Carolina, where I am. So what I was going to tell you is that on top of all that, in the midst of all of that, remember I told you guys I was going to have my bathroom. I was going to get the estimate for my bathroom renovations. The guy came. You guys, my house is like a complete disaster area for me moving all the stuff for the estimate for the bathroom renovations. But he gave me an estimate, but he is so backed up. He cannot start. If I go forward, he can pencil me in like June or something. He said if he had a cancellation, he would let me know. So that's kind of good. It's good and bad. I mean, it's good from the fact that it gives me some time to like get rid of all that stuff that I have to get rid of. But on the bad side, it's like not going to happen anytime soon. But it wasn't crazy expensive. I thought it was going to be, I don't know, but he told me if I did a lot of the prep work, it wouldn't be as bad. So I'm kind of good. I'm kind of excited about that. So, hey, Cassandra. Oh, how are you, girl? And thank you for sending me that list of everybody that sent your mom a birthday card. So there's only a handful of you guys that sent Cassandra's mom a birthday card. So I'm going to send all of you something that sent her mom a birthday card. I haven't gotten it together. And that leads me to all of you who won the giveaway from my New Year's Eve thing. Your things are ready to go. You guys, I haven't been able to drive it. This is the first few days I've been able to drive. So I haven't done it. So I'll try to do it next week. Get your stuff in the mail. And I think Kim won something, and she lives in Canada. And so depending upon the postage will be dependent upon what I send you. So no, Kim got something from this one. And then there was another lady, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. She got one of the things, and she lives in Canada. You guys, the post office from the US to Canada, although it shouldn't be as expensive as it is. It's ridiculous. Where are these photos of Italy from? This is a magazine. This is the Los Angeles magazine. I have no idea, like, where is it from? In Italy? No idea. Doesn't say. So, yep, that's what's going on with me, girls. Fell down the stairs, dislocated my knee. So ridiculous. And they shop for the exercise clothes and jeans for their tiny bodies. Well, let's just say, Judy, I'm not tiny, so I won't be shopping there. Hi, Melody. How are you? Hey, Charlene. I missed you guys. What's going on, Miss Riri? Cassandra, did your mom have a nice birthday? Cassandra, for those of you that don't know, Cassandra's mom turned 99. Can you believe it? I love this. Like this I could definitely use in a part of my collage journal. The lights. I hope your mom had a good birthday. And I love your earrings, by the way. For those of you that don't know, Cassandra is a jeweler. She does paper crafts too, but she does some amazing things. And if you're still here, Cassandra, those pink earrings that you sent me, oh my gosh. My girl wears them all the time. The one you made on your 3D printer, she makes them all the time. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. So, Recycle Bank is not giving away free magazines anymore. Malia let us in on that one. So they aren't giving away free magazines anymore, but there is, let me see, what's the name of the thing? And they're not free, but you can get them for like a subscription I got a few subscriptions for like $4 and $5. And I'll tell you what it's called. It is called discountmags.com. Let me see if I discountmags.com. And if you go up and you sign up for their newsletter, I'm not affiliated. So if you go there, it's, I don't get anything for it. So I don't want you to think that, do it at your own discretion. You can sign up, and they send periodically, they send something that says, your favorite, like I think I got Vanity Fair. I got fashion magazines because that's what I usually cut up most. I got but I think I got Architectural Digest, Vanity Fair. I got like 4 or 5 of them, and they were like $5 a year for the subscription, which is a lot cheaper than like even buying one thing. So that was my new find as far as um magazines. We all used to get them free or cheap from Recycle Bank, but there was something else that you could get them from, but they were like they wanted you to like you could get it really cheap for like $2 for the first year, and then they wanted you to it would auto renew at their a different site, auto renew at their regular price. And I was like, I don't think so. Because I don't even read them. I just cut them up. So I don't even read them. So tell me what you guys are doing. I know, right? 99. Cassandra's mom turned 99. I know. It's like super awesome. Oh, so let me just tell you on top of all of it. So I go to live stream like last week when I was finally back home from working and doing all my thing. I got a live stream, and you guys, my webcam was dead. It was like, I guess it was just like I have run my shelf life and I'm not doing it. So it was gone. It was completely dead. So finally today I got a new webcam. So there you go. That's where I've been. You're gluing. You're gluing. Good for you, Mama. You are gluing. What is everybody else doing? Malia's gluing. I'm just going to cut out some more pages. I need to find a book that I can cut up. So for those of you that have waited for my sale, it will happen. I may try it if I can get it together. I may do a short sale tomorrow and then maybe another one on Tuesday or Wednesday. You're working in your scavenger hunt, Judy? Ooh, good for you. The Galaxy page. Girl, I put together my journal to make the scavenger hunt book, and I have not done anything other than that. And if any of you guys want, and besides Janet's scavenger hunt, if you go over to Caged Fish, Carla's channel, she did Glue Book January, and she also has some prompts for a glue book. And she's fantastically fabulous. Look, this is a beautiful picture. Look at this. I need to get a really big glue book. So good for you. So what else is everybody else making? Thanks for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. What else is everybody else making? I have a couple of altered books in progress. That's one thing I did do when I was staying at the little apartment, because the little apartment was like a block away from my job and I could hobble down. Heidi swap iridescent sprays made a heavenly galaxy. Ooh, Judy, you better post that in our Facebook group. I loved, I had some really good Heidi Swap Glimmer Mist, I think they were called, and they were fantastic. I think I got them like at Tuesday morning because it was like one of those, reduced things like on sale, but they were really good. So I don't even know really how to use this webcam, and I don't know I used to be able to have the controls to adjust to turn off the auto correct, but I can't on this one. So that tells you how good I am. Thanks for the thumbs up, friends. I really appreciate it. So let's see what else is going on. You guys, I have to tell you, the past 3 weeks have been like a complete and utter blur for me. All I have done is work and then go on job interviews in the middle of working and with a hurt knee. You guys, I was hobbling around. I was a sight. I was an absolute sight. You guys would have had a good laugh if you saw me. You would have had a good laugh. That may be where they are. You bought a box and those dilution sprays were in it as well. Somebody sent me some, I think it was Dana sent me some distress sprays, and I'm going to use those. I love those magicals too. Did any of you guys ever use those? Those are super fantastic, but you have to buy them when they're on sale because, I bought them when they were like on, I don't even remember. I don't know where I bought them. It might have been like QVC or one of those things, but I don't think so. It was like I don't know. If you guys go back and listen to one of my old live streams where I use them, I tell you where I got them. I love those magical sprays, but if you buy them regularly priced, they're super expensive. So I preferred to buy mine when they're on sale. I will tell you guys, it was the past 3 weeks have been not very good. It has not. I fell down the stairs and I was like, try to go on job interviews, you guys. They must have thought that I was like a cripple or something. It was like I fell down the stairs on a Tuesday morning and it was like really early, like 5:30 in the morning, and I had to go to a job interview that day. So I had to call a friend to like come and take me to the job interview because I couldn't drive. And thank goodness they waited for me while I went into the job interview. And it was, you guys, maybe I'm just old, but I haven't been. When was the last time you interviewed for a job and the job interview was over an hour long? I think every one that I've been on, the job that I got, that was 4 interviews and they were each an hour long. 4 interviews. And I was recruited by a headhunter. So I mean, it was like it was intense, let's just say the least. This is Harper's Bazaar. What month though? Don't you love it when they don't tell you? November 2022. Okay. So, yep. You suffer from sticker shock. You can't buy any new supplies, right? Until after April. I get it. Oh, Judy, big love, girl. Oh, girl, I hear you. You know that group, that Facebook group that I'm not affiliated with. I'm a member of it. That one that I told you guys, Stamper Swappers. I'll try to put it in the description box. It's on Facebook. They often have a lot of really amazing people that, like people, they're just reselling their stuff, but you can get some really good bargains. Like I've bought all kinds of stuff from there, like especially if I was looking for something in particular. And I found it. It would be like hardly nothing, so yeah, I find it hard to buy things brand new too. I mean, that's not easy. How many of you guys just automatically, when something new comes out, you go to get it, or you just wait until you see it in a group, in a Facebook's resale group or a marketplace? Oh, this one's a good one too. I did, however, today clean out my craft room, or try to pick it up a little. It was so bad, you guys. And I told you guys my daughter's coming tomorrow. So, the one thing about these magazine glue books, and I've done several, because I'm sorry that this thing is jumping around. I don't know how to. I really don't know how to adjust that. I've got to figure that out. That's just ridiculous. I have several that I've done, and as you work in them, they're going to be imperfect because, you're gluing down on magazine surfaces. So like this is glued. This was like a jelly printed magazine page or a painted magazine page that I glued on top of another one. So you're going to have like wrinkles and imperfections. But if you can just let that go, it's just so freeing to work in it, because the size is not so, like sometimes you get, for me, I can only speak for myself. Sometimes I get myself into an art journal and I start working and it just becomes all encompassing and the things become too big. And then to fill the page or whatever I'm going through. So with these little small magazine journals, you can take them with you. They're not a big investment and they're fun. You're just waiting, period. You have so much, I hear you. Wrinkles and imperfections, yep, that's me too. Riri, I haven't. Girls, I have not been on anybody's channel. What have I seen lately? Guys, I haven't seen anything lately. I haven't been. What did I see? What have I watched lately on YouTube? I haven't watched anything. Well, my weakness is um travel vlogs. I love those because I travel vicariously through the travel vlog. Mm, I saw I saw Bonnie and Clive. Did you guys see her newest junk journal? That was a few weeks ago. That was amazing. She did this like altered book junk journal. It was so gorgeous. Mm, you guys, I don't know. I saw something from Carla Cage Fish a couple of weeks ago. Um, guys, nothing. I have not. If I looked at my YouTube history, it's probably months and months old, and I haven't watched anything. It's terrible. I've been in I was in so much pain that I just didn't do anything. And well, I did stuff I needed to do, but not anything creative wise. And because I haven't watched anything. I'm terrible. I was like looking at my YouTube like history. It looks like I several weeks ago I was looking at how to repair a pair of blue jeans. Like some blue jeans that I love. I was looking at like those Japanese shibori techniques of like mending your jeans. And I love this woman. She has this channel. She's English. Her name is Tree, and her channel is Stitchless TV. And I was looking at she made a jacket. One of my kids wants a jacket, and I had made one something similar to it years ago, like like a bucket coat. And I love her, but I haven't seen her in a long time. So I watched that. I watched her making a bucket jacket, and I watch random stuff. I watch like there's an eBay reseller that I love. She's in Australia, and I like her. Like, I mean, I don't you guys, I'm like not I haven't really seen anything. I'm like terrible. Usually I love to watch travel vlogs, but I'm looking at my history right here and I haven't watched any travel vlogs. Yep, it's not I haven't been Oh, I watch economy things. Do you guys ever watch that? I watch this guy called The Mortgage Guy. I really love him. He's pretty good too. Hey, Kim. Well, I didn't break it. I dislocated it, which is different. It just means my kneecap was like it was so painful, you guys. It was even more painful when she put it back because I had been walking on it, or I should say hobbling on it for, a good 10 days before I got an appointment with her. And oh, I'm telling you, I was so sore. I could hardly move last week after she worked on me. Brian watches her, the Stitchless TV lady, or he watches the lady from the eBay lady from New Zealand. I mean from Australia. Girls, I was pretty rough. I was pretty rough. I was pretty rough. That's where I've been, girls. And then my camera didn't work. You guys, I had to Okay, so I was like all excited because last week I took a couple of extra days off, well, mainly because I was in pain and I had gone to the doctor or gone to the lady and she manipulated my knee and I was in so much pain afterwards. And I was like, the job that I had, the one that I just let, the one that I'm transitioning, the old one, it's a lot of running around. So my legs were, I was like, my knee was in so much pain that I just couldn't do it. So I took a couple of days off. So I was all excited. I was like, oh, you know what? You know how you feel like when you haven't had any days off? I was like, I'm going to craft and I'm going to stream. It'll be so fun. And then I came up and none of my cameras worked. So it was like, you watch Burt Wolf Travels? Oh, yes. I haven't seen anybody. Has Shannon Green even been on lately? You guys, I'm so out of it. You did a patch job on yours? The British sewing lady? Oh, it's another British sewing lady. Tell Brian he would like this lady. I mean, especially because she's really innovative and out there. She's hilarious too. I haven't watched her in a while, but okay, so I made this. It's like a swing coat. Okay, but I think when I grew up, it was called she's done sporadic videos. Well, I'll have to go back and check it out because I love Shannon. We all love Shannon Green. Who doesn't love Shannon Green? Shannon Green makes you laugh, and she's like so fun to watch, and she's hilarious and all that. So the lady, that Stitchless TV lady, I've been watching her for a while, off and on. But so I made that coat years ago. I'm going to tell you, like years ago, and one of my daughters wants one. So I was like, where did I get the pattern? And I didn't have a pattern. I think I watched her make it and I made my own. Hang on, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab a book so I can have some book pages so I can glue some book pages down. I have magazine pages, but no book pages handy. That's just my life. No book pages handy. So needless to say, what have I been working on? Okay, so when I was down and out, and hopefully I'll bring it back when I go back down to the apartment. I worked on a couple of altered books that have been on my to-do list for a while. Oh my gosh, look at this Reader's Digest. Look at that, the leather on it. It's like, anyway, I want it for the pages anyway. I mean, I'm going to cut them out. Anyway, so I did that. Do I have a matte knife? I probably don't even have that. Anyway, so I worked on a couple of altered books, and I don't know, you guys. I didn't have a lot of stuff down there with me. I did manage to take like a duffel bag full of like whatever I had in a duffel bag that I was going to work on, which was anything. It's been a couple of weeks. Oh, girls, I'm telling you, if what I've gone through in this January is going to be a repeat of like last year, I'm skipping to next year already. Okay, I'm going to pretend it's 2024 and move on. Because I'm telling you, last year kicked my butt, and this year has already been like, between the job thing and just a lot of other personal stuff, it's just been a lot. And so falling down the stairs, all that ridiculousness. Yes, it's been a lot. What did you try? But you what? Shannon is magic. Fibs are real friends. Are you kidding, you guys? So I have made some of the best friends since I started streaming on YouTube then, and the friends that have like been there for me like during the like some of the most ridiculous times. Another person I love and I keep in contact with her, but I don't think she's made any videos, and if she has, I feel bad because I haven't watched them. Is Tracy from Ginger Beach Studios. I love her. Like I love her. I don't know. She was making videos for a good long while, and then she stopped, and I haven't. And I don't know if she's back to making them. But every now and then I talk. Every now and then she'll text me, so that I appreciate. And we chat. Definitely, girl. You have no idea. I'm definitely slowing down. I am slowing down. I am definitely reevaluating and slowing down. And I feel really lucky that I found a job. It doesn't, you guys, the one thing that I didn't realize, and I know I talked about this in the last time I was on, is I didn't realize, you guys have to realize I haven't lived on the mainland in 14 years. I'm back from Hawaii after 14 years in Hawaii. The pay scale here is not comparable to living expenses here. And I am just, yeah, it's been eye-opening for me. I don't know how you guys have done it all these years. It's like they want to pay you virtually nothing and they want you to run their businesses. I mean, jobs that require a lot of skill, and experience, they don't want to pay you for. And I'm like, yeah, it's not what I would have thought. So this job doesn't pay me as well as the job that I'm leaving, but I don't really have a choice because she's selling her business, and her sales pitch, which rightfully so, is that salary that was mine plus her salary is a really nice salary for an owner. And I was afraid that I would just get caught with no job, and I can't afford to do that. So not right now. So I took a job. She wasn't very happy with me, but whatever. She was kind of pissed, but I kind of feel like, she's looking out for herself, but I have to look out for myself. I've got a kid, you guys, and I can't just like I don't think anybody would work if you were independently wealthy, So I was just like, she was not happy with me. She said a couple things to me, and I left on a good turn. I left on a good note. I said, now, if you need, and I am still working with her and transitioning or whatever, so I won't be able to do that. Like, I won't be able to just jump in and do that job without having to go back and forth a little bit, which has kind of been trying. And I needed a little downtime after hurting my leg. So, it hasn't been the best, but I'm working through it. We'll see how it ends up. It was better a couple years ago. Yes, I love Diane Fago. I love her. Yeah, I haven't seen her either. I used to watch her when she used to do all those she made those cards, all those iCads. She was all into that, right? And Nano Mojo or whatever it is, that National Journaling Month or whatever. No, Riri, chickens haven't stopped laying eggs. It's the avian flu. So, I told you guys my middle daughter, she lives in Arkansas, and Arkansas is a very big chicken farming thing, which I didn't know that. Anyway, her father-in-law's brother has a big chicken farm, and his whole they had to kill, I don't know, she said almost the entirety of his chicken farm because they got that avian flu. So it was thousands of chickens that they killed, that they had to kill because of that avian flu. They can't sell the chicken, they can't sell the eggs, anything like that. So she said it's been a big disaster there. And it makes you realize, like, we just take for granted that we just go to the store and get our eggs, and then we bitch about the fact that it costs a lot of money, right? we go, oh, well, that costs a lot of money or whatever. But, she said it was devastating for him. And I said, well, She said, yeah. She said, we don't talk about it. She was telling me that last week, that he had to put down a bunch of his chickens. I said, oh, that's terrible. A couple of months are back in business. I don't know. I just know that his was, and I know that, we probably don't want to know this, but we probably don't even get most of our eggs from the US. We probably get them from other places like we get everything else, you know? Like, have you guys noticed this? I've only noticed this since I've been on this carnivore diet, but the meat doesn't render fat like it. I mean, I'm from Texas originally, and I come from, there's generally like meat, when you cook meat, it renders fat, especially if you buy fatty cuts of meat, which on a keto diet or a carnivore diet, you want to buy the fattier cuts of meat. Guys, I bought a chuck roast last week and I cooked it. It did not render any fat. None. I was like, and it was fat. You could see the fat on it. So I honestly, I don't know. Somebody told me that we're getting all of our beef from Argentina and Colombia, and that they raise different kinds of cattle, and so that they don't render the same kind of. I don't know. It kind of freaks me out though a little bit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe we should all just become breatharians. uh, maybe we all just need to like go. Okay, we're giving up all food. We're going to become breatharians. Oh my goodness. So what else have I been working on? So I have my quilt stuff cut up. I'm going to start that soon. So if you guys want to make along, I'm going to make a rag quilt. Super easy. I'm making mine out of jeans, but you can make yours out of I'll make a couple of different versions. I've made them out of jeans, I've made them out of cotton, I've made them out of flannel shirts. You do need 3. It's best to have 3 layers of fabric so that when you rag it, when you cut it, and you wash it, that it rags, that the edges that are frayed rag. You can make it out of anything. As long as you make it out of something that will fray, like a natural fiber. You probably can make it out of t-shirts. I have not. I've made a t-shirt quilt, but not a rag quilt. So I like pork too. I like pork with fat too. You know what? I cooked a pork roast the other day and it didn't render any fat either. So girls, I don't want to think about it too much because then I'll stop eating altogether. Your mother sold a dozen eggs for 50 cents a dozen. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, I had a friend bring me some eggs today. The friend that brought me the webcam, he brought me a dozen eggs because he has chickens. He's like, my chickens are laying again. I said, oh, that's so nice. I didn't ask him. To bring me eggs. I was like, thank you so much. I was grateful. Yeah. So I don't know. So what else am I going to work on? So I'm going to work on my quilt. That I'm going to work on. I'm going to also do a series on making a junk journal from start to finish, like not necessarily a beginner thing, but I get a lot, and I'm sure that all of you that make junk journals probably get questions too, like, where do you find your supplies? What do you make it out of? Where is there a right way or wrong way? So I'm going to do like a fun series, like, making one from an altered book, making one from a paper bag, that kind of thing. What else am I going to do? Oh, I'm teaching a jewelry class. Hi, Barb. I was just talking about you and Kim. So both of you ladies got something for me. You got something for me from New Year's Eve. And Kim, you got something for me for sending Cassandra's mom. All of you, because there was only a handful of you that sent Cassandra's mom a birthday card. And I'm going to send all of you something. But I want to see how much it's going to cost me to post it to Canada. Because if it's a crazy lot of money to post it to Canada, I'll send you something else. Okay? Because it seems stupid for me to send you like my junk and it cost me $25 to mail it, when if that's what it's going to be, then I'll send you guys something from like Amazon or something, like buy you an art supply or something. Cause I went to mail something the other day to my friend in England, and I love her. And she had a little grandbaby, and I made the little grandbaby I made her a little dress. I used to make both of our kids growing up. Now realize both of our daughters are in their 30s. So and I used to make them when they were like 3 and 4, my daughter and her daughter, all their Halloween costumes and all their like stuff like that. So I went to mail her, and it was just a little tiny cotton slip dress that I'd made. You guys, it cost me $35 to mail it. Is that not ridiculous? Hey, Brenda, $35 to mail it to Cambridge, England. I was like, what? But anyway, I don't know what the post office like. Can we just discuss that? Like, why does it cost more to mail things? Like, how do they expect people to ever like get things? I'll need to sell my firstborn in order to send anything to Canada. Well, Barb, I'll find out because I packed something for you and I have something for Kim. And I was like, I haven't been to the post office because of my dislocated knee and I was unable to drive. And then I start my new job tomorrow. So I will let you know. I will either send it to you. I'll let you know when I do. You guys, I feel really lucky that I didn't do worse other than dislocate my knee. You guys, it was so painful. I thought I had broken my knee, and it was black and blue and swollen. And of course, it happened on the day when I had a job interview, and I was like, ugh. And it was a job that I thought I really wanted. And I would have liked the job, but it didn't pay well enough. I mean, they asked me if I would consider taking the job, but guys, I can't afford to take a job that pays $45,000 a year. I'm sorry. It's like I can't even pay my bills on that. Even if I wanted to take a job that paid that little, I couldn't do it. Girls, I'm telling you, I will tell you, I have spent many. Remember, we were talking about the last time craft or cry? Well, let's just say I was crafting and crying. I was in so much pain with my knee. I was like, okay. You guys, I don't even take any medication. So I was taking like Advil or whatever, but that really doesn't help it when you've dislocated your knee. When I went and had it put back in, I'm going to tell you, it hurt so bad, but I'm so grateful because otherwise I can't even tell you guys, I could hardly even sleep. It was that painful. I don't know how, there's these people that do like these crazy endurance sports and they like, they get all banged up and all that. Oh no. Running red and pick it up in Fargo. Knee pain is the worst. Oh, it was horrible, Kim. It was horrible. I dislocated it. Oh, Riri, and the worst part was I had fallen like, I don't know if I even told you guys, I fell down the stairs like in December when I was carrying the dog, once again carrying the dog, right? And it's in the dark and in bare feet, which now I don't walk down the stairs in bare feet. And I really I hurt myself then too. And it was I hit a table. I have like this little table at the bottom of the stairs. And I still have a big welt on my ribs where I hit it. I'm sure that because it was black and blue. Guys, it was some seriousness. It was definitely some seriousness. So it was not fun. It was not fun. And you guys, I did it when I was home alone. That's the worst part. Okay. So, I mean, it's one thing to like fall down the stairs when other people are around, but when you're home alone, and in December, I was here, Ava was off with her dad, and I was alone in the house. I mean, it was like some serious, knocked the wind out of myself. And the whole thing was, as I was tripping and I had the dog in my hand. What happened was the cat ran in front of my feet, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's dark. The cat runs in front of you. I'm trying not to trip on her at the bottom of the stairs because she was running. She was like, "Ooh, you're gonna feed me," And I had the dog. Dog's blind. That's why she can't go down the stairs. She can climb up the stairs, but she cannot go down the stairs. Okay. So I've tripped down the stairs, hit the table, trying to catch myself, hit the table, and I think I broke my ribs in December. So then fast forward to like a few weeks ago, right after the last video I made when I fell down and I didn't fall all the way down the stairs, just like the last couple of stairs, at the bottom. Guys, this house has stairs everywhere. So, yep. Also carrying the dog. So I'm trying not to fall on the dog because, she's old and blind. That's the last thing I want to do is like hurt her. Anyway, let's just say I won't be doing any long bike rides or I won't be doing any, what is it called? UFC fighting or whatever. I don't even need to do that. I can just do it. I can just fall down the stairs at my house. Okay. I can kick my own butt by falling down the stairs in my house. So ridiculous, you guys. So freaking ridiculous. So anyway, I will get all your stuff, everybody's stuff mailed out to them. Hopefully next week. My kids are coming from Mexico, which I'm super excited. My oldest daughter and her husband are coming from Mexico. They called me, told me they're coming. They're on their way to Asia. Don't ask me where in Asia because they kind of told me one day, but honestly, I don't remember. They're either going to Europe first and then Asia, or Asia for 6 months and then Europe. I don't know. They travel a lot. I figure I'll get the 411 when they get here. And then my middle daughter's going to come in the middle of the month because they're going to be here, I think, for a month or 3 weeks to a month. And I'm grateful for that because when they travel, I don't get to see them very often. So I'm very excited. It's primarily how you fall. Oh, girl, please. I felt trying not to hurt the dog. Your mail was delivered at 7:35 tonight. Wow. You didn't know that they now pay higher rates during the holidays? Yeah, to mail things? Oh, yeah. That's kind of like a scam, don't you think, you guys? I think that's a little price gouging. They're just going to raise the rates so high that people just don't buy stuff anymore. It's like, I don't know. I was helping this friend with her business. Like, that was the other thing that I did when I was hurt my legs. I have this friend that has a really amazing candle business. You guys, she makes candles out of she puts candles in recycled things, and and they're soy and they smell amazing, and she makes them with an essential oil blend, and she's just really great. So I was working with her and like looking at her books, and I was like trying to help her, and I was like, girl, I said, look at how much, I said, you have to raise your prices because like shipping's gone up and she hasn't increased things, and she was paying more to ship, she's paying it, but she's not giving it to the customer. I said, you're losing. Anyway, I was talking to her about like that she wasn't really making as much money as she thought she was because she wasn't accounting for the postage hike. And she's like, it's going to kill me, and she has lots of people that want to do business with her, but they don't want to pay the postage either. And I think we're all a little bit spoiled because of Amazon, Amazon Prime. And if you have Prime, you can get supposed free shipping. But you and I both know there is nothing. Shipping is not free. Somebody is paying for it. You're losing a ton of money on shipping. Oh, Malia, I'm so sorry, girl. Well, you have to start charging for shipping. It's like, what did I want to buy the other day? And I was like, oh, I'm going to buy that. And I looked at the shipping charge and I was like, But I realize it's not the person. They're not making the money. It's the post office or UPS or whoever they're shipping it through. It's not them. So, yeah. I completely get it. You can't raise your prices much. No one will buy. Oh my gosh, Millie, I'm sorry. Amazon started doing their own deliveries. Yeah, I had to. What did I order from Amazon? Oh, I ordered some supplements that I can't get here. Well, I couldn't get them anyway because I couldn't drive. So it wouldn't have mattered if I could. I couldn't drive. So I ordered them on Amazon and they delivered it the other night. I heard like a knock on my door and then it was late. It was like 9:30. And there they were. I was happy for my supplements, but yeah, that the post office. Can you imagine the post office ever having somebody deliver your mail at 9:30 at night? You just said that they delivered yours at 7:30, so that's pretty close. All right, let me glue this one down, and I'm going to find something to go on these pages. Etsy loves to adjust your rates. I got an email that you were being charged $25 on a shipment to California on top of the 12 you already paid. What? What? Malia, how can they charge you $25 for something you already paid $12 for? I mean, that makes no sense. You know what? I never use Etsy to ship. I use Pirate Ship. I use Pirate Ship. And I just put the tracking number in. I don't buy the Etsy postage because they always tend to charge. I always thought they were charging me higher than. You know what? Maybe you should try to go to Ko-fi, that KOFI. They don't charge anything. Their platform is virtually they charge very little. Pirate Ship does the same thing. They adjust all the time. Well, I thought once you buy the postage, they can't go back and readjust it on you. Can they? Can they go and adjust it on you? Hey, Elle. How are you, girl? You're going to bed? I hear you, girl. So I don't know the answer, Malia. I don't, you guys, I don't ship enough stuff anymore. When I lived in Hawaii, I shipped stuff all the time, but I haven't really. I guess I'll know when I have my sale, and when I have my sale in the next few days, how much all the shipping will be. But it's always dependent upon what everybody buys, so I never know. That's crazy. You don't get money back on your overages? Oh, that's crazy. Well, I don't know anything. You guys, I really don't. I was just helping my friend with her business and telling her, she and I were talking about it. I was like I was just showing her where she lost money. I mean, I wasn't anyway. She was crying. She was like, no wonder no wonder things aren't working out. And I was like, girl, I said, you were losing money. You were losing money. I need some words up here. I need something on this one. But what am I going to put on this one? Yeah, she was very upset when I was pointing out to her that she was losing money. And that was the same thing though in the business that I was working for. I was looking at so we would order all these things, right? And whoever was prior to me did not enter the shipping into the prices. So let's just say, I like this girl, I'll cut her out. So let's just say, for instance, let's say cards. We sold a ton of, because I don't work there anymore, of playing cards. Ones that have the smoky, ones that are local, they didn't say Asheville, but they were Blue Ridge Mountains or Smoky Park Highway card. Anyway, playing cards. And say that they cost us, we were selling them for $5.95 a package. Okay. But they cost us $2.98 a package. But then when I figured out the shipping cost $1.25 or $1.33 a package when you broke down what the shipping costs were. And so we weren't adding that in there. So instead of making $3 on the cards, we were making $1.33 less. Do you see what I'm saying? And she wasn't adjusting any of the prices. It was ridiculous. So I don't know. I don't know how people do it. But yeah. You haven't mailed a package since USPS lost your Creative Cousins journal. Oh no. What? You did. You signed a petition to get rid of the Postmaster General. Oh, Elle, I'm so sorry that. Oh, yeah. You guys, I mailed something to South Africa and it went missing, and it cost so much to send it. Oh, and I mailed something to Jude in New Zealand, and you guys, it cost like, I want to say $75 to ship it, and she said it never got there. And I was like, oh my God, that's insane. So I don't know. So what's going to happen, you guys? Are we just going to not, I don't know. Maybe that's why everything gets so expensive sometimes. It's because of the shipping. A missing journal would be that would make me so upset. That would be because you put so much love and energy into it, and it takes so long to make it. It's not like yeah. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Elle. There will be competition. Well, supposedly, right? UPS is going to do some more. UPS and FedEx Ground are trying to compete with flat rate box fees. I don't think anybody's going to compete with like the 50-cent mail. That's one of the reasons you won't sell things. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. Well, the only thing that makes me feel better when I do sell something is I insure it. You know, not that that's going to bring back the journal and the thousands of hours that you put into it, but, you know, you had insurance and everything and you didn't get a dime. What? How could you not get a dime? How does that work? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to sneeze. How did you not get anything? Thanks for the thumbs up, friends. I appreciate it. You'd have to bring a walker. It literally made it to her city and she never received it. Ugh. I don't know, you guys. I don't know the answer. You have to have proof of value, and you have to send an actual. Well, Elizabeth, couldn't you have written yourself a bill of sale? You could have asked one of us. We'd have written you a bill of sale. You jumped through every hoop for 8 months with no one could ever figure out what happened to it. Oh no. That just sucks. I'm sorry. That really, really sucks. I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. That is not good. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That is just like, no. That is so not cool. So I'm going to make quilts. If you guys want to make a quilt with me, a rag quilt, they're fun. I'm going to make that. I'm going to also make some tote bags. Let's see, what else am I going to make? Trying to think of what else I have on my. Oh, I'm going to teach a jewelry class. That's what I was going to tell you before I lost my train of thought. I'm going to teach a jewelry class at Ava School. It's my youngest daughter. She likes to be called Ava, so we call her. That's one of her many middle names, but that's what she goes by now. Her first name was Seisha, but she's got sick of people saying her name wrong, so she goes by one of her middle names, which is Ava. So I'm going to teach that on Wednesdays. So I'm going to make some recycled jewelry. So I think maybe you guys can be my guinea pigs, and I will make it with you first before I take it and make it with all the kids. So I think I'm going to make some sari silk bracelets because I got one of those a million years ago. I got one of those sari rugs from one of those stores. Remember when they had those rugs that were they're like woven rugs, but they're like made out of sari fabric? They're made in India. They're made out of like scrap fabric. Well, I got one of those a million years ago and I had taken it apart. And so I think I'm going to make some sari silk bracelets with them. I'm going to make some soda can earrings. I'm going to make I may do some etched earrings with them. But the problem is is all of that is toxic. You know, the things because you use computer etchant, that PCB etchant, and it's toxic. And I'm not worried about them touching it. It's just how do you dispose of it there? You know, that's always been my big dilemma when I made metal work because a lot of the chemicals you use are very toxic. And how do you get rid of them? You know? So, I like that Michael Kors building. I'm going to keep it. I just don't know what I'm going to put it on. So I'm going to make that. Let's see. Quilting sounds fun. You've been watching sewing stuff. You guys, before I did all this, I was a costume designer. I did that for like years. I made costumes for a living, you guys. I used to have talk about, you know how some people have like a lot of craft supplies? I had a lot of sewing machines. Oh, but it'll be so easy, Malia. And I'll give you all the dimensions. Maybe we'll make a quilted tote bag first, so everybody can make one, and then we'll go for the blanket. We'll go for the quilt because the quilt's like a lot more of a commitment. But we're gonna make a rag quilt. That's the first one we're gonna make, and that one's super simple. What did I miss? Is Meghan Markle in a watch ad? No, no, it was a model or something. No, Meghan Markle's not in a watch ad. I haven't found one. I'm not saying she's never been in, but you know what? Some of these magazines are old though. So you know what? She could be. Because you know, it was long before she was the Duchess of Sussex or whatever she's called. I love sergers. I had 3 of them when I lived in Hawaii, but I gave them all away. I don't have one here. I haven't bought one. I should buy one, but I haven't. I haven't bought a serger, but I have several sewing machines. I found a guy that was I don't know where he got them from. He must have maybe he bought them at an estate sale or whatever, and he fixed them, or maybe he just repaired sewing machines. Anyway, I bought a whole bunch because when I did my crafting class in the summertime, you know, when I did my couple of little crafting things that I was going to tell you guys how it went, and it did go good, but then I got caught up in working and had some other personal stuff happen, so I didn't ever really. I was going to try to live stream from one of them, but it didn't work out. But I bought all these sewing machines, and they're not new. And they work amazing. And I bought them for people to sew on paper, sew with paper and everything. So right now I have a lot of different sewing machines. And I did bring the one that I bought my daughter for Christmas several years ago. And when we lived in Hawaii, I brought it with me because you guys, it actually sewed really well. And it cost me, I don't know, $25 to ship it. And the sewing machine cost me like $300 or $400. You want to make a boho bag? Oh, that's easy. You know what I thought we might make? Have you guys ever made one of those Japanese origami bags? I used to make those all the time, and they're super fun. Super, super, super fun. They're super fun. What did you say? Who's stupid? I want some pizza. Who I missed the stupid thing, so I don't even know what the stupid thing is. Your serger's still in the box in your attic. Sergers, okay, if one every serger not every serger is not every serger's thread's the same. So my feeling is if you get a serger, you got to get one that you can thread. If you can thread it, because they do come unthreaded. If you can thread it, then you'll actually use it all the time. If you can't thread it, it's like I had a Janome one at one time and it was so difficult to thread that I was like, "Oh, this is ridiculous." Um but I haven't bought a serger since I moved here. But I did buy an industrial sewing machine. Okay, guys, when I first got here, I bought an industrial sewing machine. It's in my garage. It's so heavy I can't even bring it upstairs. You have to buy all the stuff that you gave away when you moved, like batting and interfacing. Okay, so the first quilt we're going to make a rag quilt. You do not need interfacing and you do not need batting. You do need 3 layers of fabric. So if you're going to make, or you could do it with 2, but if you're going to make if you're going to make it out of cotton, you might want to get like a piece of fleece to go, I'm not fleece, a piece of flannel to go inside or a flannel to go on the back. And you don't, I mean, you could make it with batting, but a rag quilt, you fray the edges, so you don't, the seams are exposed, so you don't put batting in it. You'd want to put like flannel instead if you really want it to be thick. Guys, I have all these quilts my grandmother's made. My grandmother's long passed, and she died when I was, oh my gosh, she was in her 90s when I was in my late 20s, and she died. So gosh, you guys, you guys, next week I'm gonna be the big 5'9". I'm gonna be 5'9". Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit, but I'll get better with it. Oh, you can kick your past self. Oh. Whose phone number did you lose? Yes, you can make it out of an old sheet. Hey, Jean. You just hit the big 6'3". Happy birthday, Jean Peter. Oh, you guys, next Sunday is my birthday, but next Sunday at 8:00, well, the whole day is going to be Defy's birthday. We're having a birthday streamathon, and I'm going to end it at 8:00. I mean, my time is 8:00, and I don't know what I'm going to make yet, but it'll be fun. And I'm going to celebrate. It's my birthday next Sunday, so I'm going to celebrate my birthday at the same time. I'm going to be partying like it's 1999. You lost the phone number of the guy who repairs your machines? Oh, girl. If you have an old enough machine, you can probably repair it yourself. A week from tomorrow, Riri. A week from tomorrow, on the 12th of February. That's when my birthday is. And I am going to celebrate by celebrating Defy's birthday. Defy is the Disabled Artist Foundation, for those of you that don't know. And a wonderful, wonderful charitable organization that if you ever have extra craft supplies or UFOs, or you want to buy some, or it's a great, they give art supplies to people that are artists that couldn't afford to buy them, and do a lot of fun stuff. So it's next Sunday is the streamathon. And it starts at 11, and I will post it in my community tab. I should have looked for the email and done it tonight. I'll post it in my community tab, but Saturday is the Defy auction. So you guys can go on Saturday and buy a few things, and on Sunday you can come back and stream and hang out with us. It's a good way to spend my birthday. You totally intended on signing up for the stream plan? You say you're 29 with 35 years practice? Oh, that's a good one, Kim. Well, you guys, I don't feel 59. I don't feel it. Well, I guess I did when I fell down the stairs. With the dislocated knee, I did feel my age, okay? I was like, "Oh my god, this sucks." Um, but yeah. She lost it. She lost the Barb, she lost his phone number. That's what she was saying, she lost his number. So, girls, I'm telling you, I'm still sore from that fall, and it's been a good 2.5 weeks since I fell. Maybe it's been 3 weeks now. I don't know. I can't even remember exactly when I fell, but it has I have yeah, it has been I will tell you, my body has been going like, I don't think so. You know? You're 59, it's okay. You're happy to be here, Judy. I hear you, girl. I know you are. And I'm sending you lots of love and prayers on your journey, girl. Your mom used to say she was as old as her tongue, but a bit older than teeth. I love it. Aw. Oh, Elle, it was ridiculous. I fell down the stairs. It was so dumb. You guys, it's so dumb because I love my little dog. You guys, she is like, I love her so much. She's fantastically fabulous. But she can walk up the stairs, but she cannot walk down the stairs. And at 5:30 in the morning, she wants to go out. And I just trotted down the stairs in the dark. And there's like two sets of stairs, and then one going one direction, and then like they make a turn, And I didn't fall. Thank God I didn't. I'm lucky that I didn't fall on her, but I fell down like the last 3 or 4 stairs, and I had her in my arms, and I tried to catch myself, and it happened twice, and so now I don't carry her down at 5:30 in the morning. I wake up. I can't. My knee hurts too bad. I wake up the girl, and she takes her down. I wake up Ava and ask her to take her downstairs. You have stairs of death in your new house. You know what? I was not thinking about, and I love this house, you guys. I promise I'll give you guys a tour. Not anytime really soon, because I made a huge mess moving everything around for that bathroom, but soon enough, for that possible bathroom work that they said that can be done. Anyway, to make a ridiculously long story short, I didn't think about it. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't consider when, I didn't mean to hit that. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't consider when I bought this house. And I love this house. I did not consider the stair. I did not consider the stairs. I did not consider the lack of closets. I didn't consider that there was no bathroom on the first floor. I did not consider there was a bunch of stuff that I didn't consider. So, I wish I could tell you guys that I put a lot of forethought into I bought the house because I loved it. I fell in love with it. I did not think about all those other things. So that's the real deal in my world, girls. The real deal in my world. Maybe I'll glue her on here. What? You bought something new and that you'll be using it in the Defy Hop? Okay, so what did you buy new? You saw the view from your dock? I've always been in love with Victorian homes, always. I grew up in a town that had lots of Victorian homes. My grandparents had a Victorian home. It's like my sister, when she came to visit, she said, you know, she would have, if you could have, if you could have written down what my dream home would have been, it's this house. But you know, it's not. I didn't. There's some things that I'm definitely going to have to put a bathroom on the first floor. I'm definitely going to have to get some sort of like closeting system or something because there's no closets. So I mean, you literally, I have a couple of wardrobes and a couple of things, but you can't store anything. Like there's no place to put anything. You know what I mean? Like it just has to be out. You had a friend that fell down the stairs with his shepherd. Oh my God. Thank God mine's just a little, she's a whippet. Like she's a whippet Chihuahua mix, so she's little. If she was big, girls, it would not be good. Oh, you provided her with his number? Oh, you're so awesome, Barb. That's awesome. Are craft supplies more expensive in Canada? So let's see. I'm going to do junk journaling from the beginning. If anybody wants to join me for that, like, you know, making like my version of a junk journal, which is not fancy. Mine doesn't have digitals and it's not fancy schmancy. Mine's like down and dirty. I'm going to do my quilting. What else? I'm going to take you guys on my found object jewelry thing. Of course, I always have to have a magazine journal going on because, guys, this is like the most mindless thing for me. And to be so mindless, it brings me so much happiness, right? So it brings me so much joy. You love my brayers. My I don't know where my credit card is on this desk. Believe it or not, I actually cleaned it off earlier, but it must be under here. Oh, I got some. You guys, I was at the dollar store, and look, they sell deco art paint at our dollar store. Well, girl, I was not thinking when I bought this house. You have to realize I was also moving from Hawaii, and living in Hawaii, everything is small there. Like, you know, we had an 800 square foot house, and that's considered large there. So I got all these deco arts, Galaxy glitter paints. They were $1.25, obviously, because the dollar store is no longer $1. It's $1.25. And then I got these neons, which I love neon paint. I got those for $1.25. And then I got a couple of, they're deco art. I got a gold, and I got another neon. And I got a couple of other things. This was like a while back. This was like during Christmas time, but I think they have them there all the time. Here, oh, this is what I got. I haven't tried it yet. This purple spray adhesive by Elmer's for $1. I thought, hey, I'll try that, right? Spray glue for $1. I got that. What else did I get? I got some cool things. You guys, they don't have, at least on my island, we did not have a dollar store. I think they do have one on Oahu. You need to go to the $1.25 tree. That's where I got them. And where else? It was at the Dollar Tree. And then I got, let's see, what else did I get? Oh, I got these. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but these are $1.25. I got these little storage containers. I don't know if I'm going to decoupage them or what I'm going to do with them. I got those. And I got 2 sets of those. I got a $1.25 pair of scissors because you know me. Need some more scissors. I got these metal tags and I thought I made one. You guys, I got these tags and I was going to do that reverse collage, decoupage or whatever on it with pictures. But I think I need to paint it first. I made one. I had one sitting right here. I made a couple of them. And they didn't come out as well. I have done that collage technique, you know, where I used matte medium, but you can use acrylic paint, you can use glue, you could use PVA glue, but they didn't come out as well on this. And then I got one of these for $1.25, one of these scrapers, like you know. That was my big Dollar Tree haul. That was my big $1.25 tree haul. Kim, can you see her now? Yes, I can see you. We can see you, Barb. We can see you. So, you love glue books? Well, I like this glue book too because it's making me feel, you guys, I'm telling you, I did work in a junk journal when I took a bag of stuff with me. Okay. And the bag of stuff I took, because I was there for over a week because I couldn't drive. You guys, my knee was so swollen that I couldn't drive. It was not good. Now this one's a little chippy choppy, so I should find something. I don't even know what I'm going to put on this page. I had to find something to do there, you guys. I had a couple of glue books with me, but I was working long hours. And then, you guys, I went on a couple job interviews there. It was, you guys, jobs that pay what I do more than $40,000 are kind of like few and far between. So when I found ones that were actually, I didn't even try to reschedule. I just hobbled in there, borrowed a pair of crutches from somebody, and I hobbled. Let me see if I have any pages in this book, because I'm still working in this book. This book I've been working in for like 3 years, maybe 4, maybe even 5. I don't know. You guys go back and see my YouTube journey. It's been on there. I could put something here. What do I have that could go there? This go there. That wouldn't look too bad. You don't see the numbers not coming up, Barb. Might be YouTube doesn't allow. Oh, maybe that's true. So you know what? Barb? Message it to her. Message it to me on Facebook, or message it to her on Facebook. Kim's in our Crafting Mamas group. Yeah, they may not let you put numbers in. That may be it too. Oh, guys, hang on a second. My computer's going to die. If it dies, I won't be able to come back. Hold on. Let me just see where I thought I had it plugged in. Guys, this is my life, okay? This is how my life rolls. I cannot. Yeah. Okay. Plugged it in the nick of time. You guys, it's been ridiculous. I can't even tell you how ridiculous my life's been lately. Yeah, you're going to have to message it because they do kind of weird things. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. What else was I going to tell you guys? Let's see. All right, let's see what else was going on besides my dislocating. You guys, I just feel like I've been in a complete and utter like fog. Does that make sense? It's like I was in pain. I was just in a fog. It was like so ridiculous. So that is how I felt like I've been. I've been in pain, fell down the stairs. It's been, you guys, it's been ridiculous. It has been absolutely ridiculous. So, hey, Dana, how are you? Yeah, they probably are just blocking the phone number kind of thing. Yeah, that's probably exactly what it is. Guys, I think I've been working in this book for forever. I love this book, though. I like the size of it. I glued a few of the pages together. It came out really sturdy. So anyway, I worked on this altered book, and I may take you guys on that altered book journey with me. I worked on an encyclopedia. That's what I altered, and it was good. At least I liked it. What else what else did I do? Guys, I was like laid up. What did I do? I was laid up, and that was ridiculous in itself, being laid up. I don't know. I had I got my fabric together. I had a bunch of stuff going on. I think I have somewhere in this book. I think there is some drink. There is like a drink page. There's something where I think I had I had a drink in here. Where is it? Well, there's one, but that's not it. Oh, this already has stuff on it. So I guess I could put that. I could put it under there. I kind of like it with nothing. Let's see. I'll glue it there. That'll be good. What else? So I was like up to my ears in, oh, what else? Taxes. I did taxes. How many of you guys did taxes? That in itself is like, oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. I did my taxes. What else did I do? Oh, inventory. Guys, I was up to my ass in inventory at work. We counted over 30,000 items. You guys, that is utter insanity. 30,000 items. Don't you think? We counted over 30,000 items. Isn't that crazy? It's ridiculous. That inventory at work, applying for new jobs, falling down the stairs. Oh, the other thing is because I was laid up, I had to take the cat and the dog with me to the apartment. The cat hated it. Okay. You know how cats don't like to be, but I wasn't going to be back to feed her. So I had to take her with me. She yowled the whole time. It was like a disaster. She was like, I do not like this place. I don't care what you say. I do not like it. What else? You guys, January has been ridiculous for me. So I'm hoping February is better because I can't, no more falling down the stairs. What happened, Dana? You don't feel good? Oh no, you're sick with a cold? Oh girl. Feel better, girl. You have not done your taxes and you're dreading it? They aren't sending 1099s, Malia. That law never went through. Remember when they told all of us if you sold more than $600 on whatever, any platform, they don't send them anyway. You log into your account and download it. So I don't think you're going to get anything from PayPal. Hey Barb, you know what? You can why don't you go to are you part of our Crafting Moms Facebook group? Kim's in there. You can always send her a private message via Facebook. Yeah, so you're not going to get a 1099 from that. Yeah. No, you're not going to get anything from PayPal. I didn't get anything from PayPal. Mm-mm. Bye, Elle. We love you, girl. Take care of yourself. I hope I see you again soon. And I'm gonna try to, you guys, I'm gonna really attempt to be more present. I'll definitely be on next Sunday, so come and join me then. I am gonna have a couple small live sales this week. I'm gonna try to slowly destash all of my stuff that I love. You don't do Facebook or Instagram or anything since the 21st century. Oh, it's all good. I get it. But you know what? Email her. You have my email. You can email me and I can send it to her. You have my email because you sent me an email with your address on it. So you can email it to me and I can give it to her. I am going to try to have a few small sales as I clean out all my stash and try to prepare for the bathroom renovations, which you guys, I'm super excited about it. It's going to be amazing. You guys, that was the other thing. Okay. Since I hurt my knee, running up and down the stairs to go to the bathroom was like not happening. And then we have a bathroom in the basement. That definitely wasn't happening because the stairs down there are freaking steep. I mean, so steep. So that wasn't happening either. I love this chair. Wonder if I have a place for it. So I was looking for numbers because I had a whole bunch of numbers. I like numbers. I like eyeballs too. Eyeballs, numbers, chairs. Eyeballs, numbers, chairs are my go-to. What else? So that was the other reason that I had to stay at the apartment because girls, I couldn't run up and down anyway. It was ridiculous. It was all ridiculous, but it's better now. You have been watching Janet Nash's recent recipe journal flip through, and you've been considering a recipe swap for after watching her. Would anyone be interested? Malia would like, hey, Malia, why don't we do it in the Facebook group? I bet you there'll be a bunch of people that would want to do a recipe swap. You just have to write down the parameters of it. Jean, what's the raffle? Yeah, Barb, email Jean at wish at disabledartist.org. Jean, what is the raffle for this next week? I mean, for Saturday, because I know that we're going to do the raffle drawing on Sunday, but what is it so that everybody can at least buy a raffle ticket? It's a 50-50. So you guys, a 50-50 raffle is when it'll be 50% of whatever they collect. So if you guys feel like you can donate, please go. Please go and donate to the Disabled Artist Foundation. Jean, you're welcome to put the link in the description for anybody to go, and because I think you can buy the raffle tickets now, can't you, on the website? So you are welcome to put it in there now if you feel like it, if you feel up to it. You are welcome to put it in there. So that is what's on my agenda for the next few months. The quilt, I think we'll make a tote bag first, but we'll make it quilted. And then we'll make a larger quilt. If anybody wants to make one, I'm going to do it anyway. And then we will be I'm going to be doing that jewelry because I have to teach that class. So you guys can be my guinea pigs and work it out with me. And junk journal from beginning to end, but my version of a junk journal, really junky one, not a beautiful, not that junk journals can't be beautiful, but not one that's with digis. And altered book I made. I want you guys to see this altered book I made. I really like it. It is probably one of my most favorite things that I've made in a while. I made it while I was sitting on the couch with my knee hurting. Okay, so there is the link for the disabledartist.org, and that is where you can go and enter into the raffle, and it's a 50-50 raffle. Jean, is there any, is it US only, or can it be Canada too? And also, if you guys have any unfinished projects, or maybe you made a huge amount of junk journals, or you have some extra supplies that you're just not going to use, they are always in the groove for that. So you can always, US only. So I'm sorry for all you Canadians, you can't enter the 50-50 raffle. But I was going to say to you, if you guys have any sort of extra supplies, or if you just want to donate, you can just donate. They serve, how many artists do we have now? And then she also has the Happy Packers. There's a lot. It's a lot that we provide art supplies for. And sometimes they're brand new and sometimes they're gently used. So, if you have made a big project of something and you feel like, hey, I'd like to donate, whatever. I was going to sew a couple of other projects I was thinking of. Have you guys ever sewn any rustic dolls? Yeah, they take donations anytime. Kara lost most of all of her stuff in the auction. I mean, in the hurricane. What do you have? Only 4 for the auction? Let's see. What do you have? 50-50? Okay. Kim, your journals are so awesome. You can send Jean a journal anytime. I have some stuff to send them. I have you guys, it's been I like this skeleton. I like him. Yes, Kara lost everything during the hurricane. The hurricane hit Fort Myers, Florida. She lost all, I think, the windows in her the room that all of her stuff was in got all wet and everything, and then the post office, right, too, right, Jean? The post office lost a bunch of stuff, and it was rough. So they'll take if you guys have made journals, they welcome that. Journaling supplies, they welcome. Fabric, vintage lace, regular lace, jewelry making supplies, um, all kinds of cool stuff. Anything that you would buy for yourself, they would take as a donation and either send it on to a artist, somebody that loves doing exactly what you did, or they would put it in the auction, the sale. So it's this Saturday, you guys. So make sure you go. I will be working my new job. I will be there in spirit. I don't even think I have. The only bad thing about this job that I didn't have at the last job is my office is not my office. There's no privacy. So like in my old job, I could I could leave the auction on and run in and out. You'll send a journal, Kim? Oh, you're so awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Sending a journal is very welcome. They welcome all of that. Yep. And you guys can subscribe to their newsletter. You should definitely get it. It's always good. And they don't spam you. You don't get it like a lot of emails, so it's definitely worth it. And, sometimes they feature art that people have done like in the past, or shout outs for things, or, it's a wonderful organization to be part of and to support. I don't need anything and I go buy stuff. Okay. You'll click the link. Yes, Dana, I got a new job. I did. Okay, so I told you guys that I was like looking for a job, and I got a new job. I got a job. I am the general manager at Plato's Closet, and I'm super excited about it because I love, me, and loving some resale. I love some resale stuff. But what I'm super excited about is I have never worked for them, and I didn't really know a lot about them. Living in Hawaii, there weren't a lot of resale shops there. I mean, not like that, not like Plato's Closet. So I'm super excited. It's super good. The owner of the store, she's very awesome, and she's like so positive. Like I would want to work with her even if it wasn't at this job. You know what I mean? She's like one of those people. Have you ever met these people that you're like, it's like working with Care. Like Care brings so much to the table that you learn so much from her just being in anything that she does. So it's like that. So I'd work with her. I need to find something here for the shoe to kick, but what am I gonna find? Can't kick a bird. I don't know. I gotta find something. So I would work with her. Like this lady is so cool. She would definitely be like, I would definitely want to work with her. And I'm actually taking her job. She's the owner. She has another business, and she's never hired a general manager. She has a regular store manager. But there's like 20, I think there's 26 employees. It's not. Your kitchen is half done. Ooh, Dana, you got to post some pictures, girl. Kick a staircase. I got to find a staircase. Good job, Riri. I will look for a staircase. Okay. Oh my God, you guys, I had no idea. You guys, didn't in my wildest dreams would have ever thought that I would fall down the stairs more than once. Look, the backside of a bent pair of jeans for the boot. Okay, I'll look for some too. Yeah. You guys, I have to tell you, last year kicked me in the ass. This year I fell down the stairs, okay? This year it was like a stair thing. It was like, oh my God. Maybe I should cut these earrings out and put those there. I don't know. Anyway, It's been, you guys, this year's already been challenging for me. So I'm pretending that when Chinese New Year hit, I said, okay, now I'm starting over. I'm having to reset. I'm going by the Chinese calendar. I'm going by the not because I was like, oh no, this is gonna be this year too. I'm like, I'm uncle. I'm crying, uncle. Anyway, I am like, it's like, oh no, I'm not doing that. It was, you guys, no. I'm telling you, December and January were not my friends, okay? But now February is better. I got a job. I'm excited. I got a new job. I'm kind of transitioning between the old job and the new job, and my old boss is not very happy, but that's okay. Because, I mean, she kind of like told me, it wasn't like I did it on my own. She's selling her business. It's just common sense. I had to look out for me. The downside is I don't make as much money as I made at the job that I just left, but the upside is there's bonuses. And she was telling me about the sales bonuses and stuff like that. And so I'm hoping that I hit those bonuses. If I don't, I'll figure out a side hustle, you guys. I will figure out a side hustle. My goal is this is going to sound terrible, but I can just share it with you guys. You're my peeps. My goal is to just try to stick it out to the end of the school year and then reevaluate. Because I got offered a really good job in New Orleans, like a very good job in New Orleans. But you guys, my girl is really happy here. And I don't really want to move again. But saying that, if I can't make enough money to support myself and support her, and believe me, we do not live beyond our means, then I may be forced to. And this coming summer, I will have owned my house and lived in this house. I'll have owned my house 2 years, and I think if you've owned your house for 2 years, you don't have to pay capital gains tax. Am I right? Anyway, we'll see. I love my house, so I'd really like to keep it. And I'm still going to do the bathroom no matter what because I need the bathroom. And yeah. You live in a small single-story house on purpose, girl. This I was not thinking, but I love my house. You guys, I will promise I'll give you guys a tour of it. It's in shambles right now. It is complete shambles because I've moved all the stuff around because I wanted the guy to give me an estimate, and I thought he initially told me that he could start the work right away, but in the interim, he took another job. So, before he could get here, and I understand, you guys, it's like everything is sort of like feast or famine. You know how that goes. And so we'll see. We will see. We will see. Kick the staircase. But I would, the job in New Orleans was very tempting, you guys. I love New Orleans. The job in New Orleans was very, very, very tempting. Very, 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 very tempting. The job in New Orleans was very tempting. But we'll see. There's also another chance that I may open my own business. Some other things have transpired and if that happens, then I'll be able to afford to stay. It's just the cost of living is much higher than I anticipated it to be here, Hey, Val. So I am, yeah. So I mean, I'm open. I'm asking the universe for whatever's in my highest good. And my girl has a little boyfriend, you guys. I'm so happy for her. She's so happy. She is super happy. She has a little boyfriend. He's very sweet. He came and hung out with us. He came up when that's what happened. My sister came, you guys. That's what happened after the last stream I talked to you. My sister came, she stayed for 4 or 5 days, and that was great. Remember, I was dreading it because my house was not, I told you guys what a neat freak she is. My house is not like her house. And we had a great time. And then after she left, I fell down the stairs. After she left, I fell down the stairs, and then the rest of it was history. Oh. Oh, have a great evening, Jamie. Love you, girl. Flooding is below sea level? Ooh, no. What? Where is it flooding? What are we talking about? What's flooding? I'm missing all that. What I missed the flooding part. What's flooding? Night, Jamie, love you, girl. What's flooding? I'm missing the flooding part, you guys. I am missing the flooding part. I'm so not up on anything. What did somebody ask me the other day? And I was just like, I didn't know anything about it. I was like, girls, I'm like, you got to forgive me. My attention to current events has not been on New Orleans. I was below sea level. Yes. Girls, I'm from Texas. You forget. I grew up in that area. I grew up in Galveston, you guys. I grew up in that area. Yeah, I have a friend here. He's like my little old man that I go have I call him my benefactor. He's so sweet. Hey, I try to have coffee with him once a week. He's 80. And when I was telling him about my job in New Orleans, he said the same thing. He goes, New Orleans is going to be underwater pretty soon. He's like, there won't be New Orleans. He went on this tangent. I was like, okay, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I'm like, I get it. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. He was like, you don't want to move to New Orleans. I said, it's not about want. I said, it's about when you find yourself in a situation where you need to support your family. We need to support your kid and you're living. I mean, let's be real, you guys. I was working 60 hours a week some weeks at that job that I just left. So it's not like I don't want to move again, you guys. Moving is such a pain in the butt. And I love my house. But the reality is I'm not going to be so stuck if I can't make ends meet here. And honestly, I don't want to have to get a second job. I mean, who wants to go to work at a job where you're going to work 40 or 50 hours a week for somebody and then have to come home and have another job? Nobody. So I'm like, it's not that I don't necessarily want another job, you guys. I don't necessarily want to move, but I'm not going to be so close-minded to, oh my gosh, isn't that so cute? Isn't that a marmoset? Isn't that so cute? Anyway, not now, anytime. You're a teaching assistant and you've had a second job at a daycare to make ends meet. Oh, Brenda, I'm sorry, girl. I am sorry. I like this picture of this lady. Don't you like that picture of her? I love it. She's covered in paint and she's smiling. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Where did I lose my scissors in my pile of stuff? Yes, New Orleans is below sea level. So what are you working on, Miss Val? I was thinking about all that food when you were posting all your things that you did in Hawaii. I was thinking about all the food. There's something about the food in Hawaii that is just sort of intoxicating. The food in Hawaii is so good, and it's like a melting pot of food. It's not just like it's like a melting pot of Asian culture food along with Hawaiian food, and it's so good. If you guys ever get a chance to go and then try to go to only where the local people eat. Go eat all the local food. The local food is amazing. It is not low calorie. Okay. It's not keto diet. Uh, so my sister came and it was awesome. I was dreading it for nothing. And I love her and I love seeing her. I was just like, my house was such a mess because it just is. It's just got boxes and stuff. It's not like dirty messy. It's just box messy. It's like it looks like I haven't even unpacked. And honestly, I haven't really because I don't have any place to put all the stuff. So roasted pig, poi, wondrous aromas. Poi itself is not very good. I'm not crazy about poi, but some of the other food I love. They have all kinds of like, I don't know. They have all kinds of really good food. My favorite thing, I don't know. They've got it's just there was like a little restaurant near where I live. Do you want to go to like all the local grinds places, all the local food places because they're gonna have like definitely not keto. You haven't gotten back on keto because you're heading to Vegas. Oh, you're gonna have fun in Vegas. Ooh, good for you. How's your whole family? You bought too much and you're at YouTube sales and you're disorganized? Girl, I wish that was my excuse. My excuse is I haven't, you guys, I got here and I thought I was going to have some time to unpack and I didn't really. I got here and I just like jumped into my life and working and I worked a lot of hours. And then I thought I would get it together to like really get it all put together and put it out. And I didn't. I did not. Still haven't. I haven't. I need to like buy some organizational stuff. I have bookshelves, but I need like the cubbies and stuff to go in them. You're doing well. Oh, everybody in Vegas is doing well. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So my sister and I had a great time. Stacia's little boyfriend, Ava's little boyfriend came and went out to dinner with us and we had a fun time with him, my sister and I and he and Ava. And Ava had like almost 6 weeks off of school. She and I figured out why. She had like from December 23rd till January 31st or 30th or whatever this past Monday was, because her school's up at the top of a mountain. And generally, January is the coldest, snowiest, rainiest, sleetiest time here. And they don't have the infrastructure to help you to get kids to and from school up in the mountains. So they just closed for the month of January. So she had the whole month off. So she and I had some really good quality time together. She was at her dad's for a couple weeks and then she was home and I fell down the stairs and and she was a tremendous help. And yeah, she's been doing her own thing and teaching herself to cooking a few things, eating a few things. Because I've been on this carnivore diet now a couple months, and I have to tell you, I haven't been 100% pure. There have been days that I have cheated, but when I don't cheat, I feel amazing. Like, what did I have the other day that I just wanted? And I had some corn chips. You guys, the next day, my body was like going, I don't think so. So I definitely think I am gluten intolerant and corn intolerant, all these things that I didn't know about myself or my body. And I'm just looking for extra spaces. Like I could put some stuff here. These are just kind of backgrounds, but I don't know if I have anything. So, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot about my body. I'm learning a lot about me. I'm learning, I won't say that it's been like super easy because it hasn't. I mean, the cooking part has been actually super easy. Like I made meatloaf today. That's what I had. I made a beef and pork meatloaf, mixed it together. It was delicious. That's what I had. So in the morning I have black coffee and my favorite's hazelnut with monk fruit sugar. And I'm just eating, like trying to eat within like a 4-hour window or a 6-hour window. And so I didn't eat until, what time did I eat? I must have eaten around 1:00 because I made the meatloaf, maybe 2:00. I had meatloaf and keto cheesecake. I have a really simple, super simple, gluten-free Sugar-free. You have to use monk fruit sugar or Swerve. Keto cheesecake recipe that you can't tell is keto. I mean, it tastes just like regular cheesecake. I could use some jewelry here. I don't know if I have any though. And I've been so I have black coffee in the morning and electrolytes. Definitely the electrolytes. I can't. The electrolytes have seen me through getting any like cramps and stuff. I don't know if you guys know, but like sometimes like when you first start at least keto, you get like all kinds of leg cramps and stuff from, I don't know if is it lack of potassium or magnesium or I don't know exactly, but I've been drinking these electrolytes called Element, LMNT, and I've been drinking that for a couple years now. So I drink those every day, and I've been feeling a lot better. I mean, a lot better. It's like crazy. She's not driving yet. You know, Val, I have to like that just brings on a whole nother set of situations that I haven't even delved into. But I think as soon as it gets a little warmer, yeah, I love that element. I love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna try to put her in a driver's ed class, and then hopefully maybe by the summer she'll be driving, and I'll get her a little car. You went to a luau and had fish tacos and so many great food, and you love the poi. You were so happy. Yes, you're right. Hawaiians do not like to see you with an empty plate. Val can vouch for that. I'm not crazy about poi. Now, ube, yes. And what are those purple sweet potatoes called there, Val? You know, the ones that they grow on Molokai? They grow them everywhere, but they grow rampant on Molokai, and they have a big farm there on Molokai. I love those. And those are actually more toward a keto because they're very low. They're low carb. I can't think of what they're called though. Their purple sweet potatoes are very good. Very, very, very good. But the key is, I learned, you have to soak them. Like after you peel them, you have to soak them for a good long time. And you peel them in the morning and you soak them until you're going to cook them in the evening. Because they're sort of fibrous and dry. But when you soak them, they make the best French fries. I haven't had those since I left Hawaii because I don't think you can get them anywhere here. I think they're Japanese. I think they're Japanese purple potatoes. I think they are actually. You can't remember? Yeah, I have a friend who has a sweet potato farm on Molokai, and we used to get them from her. They sell them at all the grocery stores there. So if you ever get to Hawaii and you find some purple sweet potatoes or purple potatoes, buy them. They look like sweet potatoes. They're super fibrous, but soak them. They're delicious. Bake them, roast them, fry them. They're excellent. I don't think I have anything else to go in here. So I think tomorrow I'm going to have a small sale. It'll probably be, I have to be at work at 6 tomorrow. Tomorrow's just I have to work from 6 till 10. That's when our meeting is. So I guess my sale will be I probably start at like noon or something, like noon to 4, and it's just going to be super small. I'm just going to start like going through the stuff that I just have no room for, and the stuff that's left over from my crafting class, my 2 crafting workshops in the summer, because I collected a lot of stuff for them, and I think you guys will all like it, and it will be fun. And then I'll probably do one in the week some point, and then I will definitely be on Sunday. Saturday is a Disabled Artist Foundation auction, and so I'll definitely be. I won't be there Saturday, but Sunday, put it on your calendar, mark it on your calendar. It starts at 11 o'clock. And I think Kim's Vintage Creations is the first person in the hop, and I'm the last person in the hop at 8 o'clock. But I will post it in my community tab, and I'll post it on Facebook in our group. What else can I tell you guys? I think I won't start our quilt until the week after my birthday. So the week after the 12th, we'll start our quilt, but I'll try to I'll come on and do like a what you need to get started thing. And we'll make a tote bag first. We'll make a small quilted tote bag first, and then we'll venture into the quilt. And then, I think that's what's on my agenda. Just looking to see if Murawski sweet potato? I don't think so. They have a Japanese name. Guys, how can I? They're from Okinawa. They're Okinawan blue purple potatoes, but I don't know the actual name of them. I don't think they're called Murawski. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thanks for being my peeps. Thanks for hanging out. Would anybody like to stay for a quick meditation, a quick woo-woo? If you do, I would be happy to do that. It'll only be about 10 minutes. Let me see. They're called Okinawan Hawaiian. They're called Okinawan Hawaiian sweet potatoes. That's what they're called. They're called Okinawan baked Okinawan purple sweet potatoes. So they are called Okinawan. So they're from Japan, Okinawa. So there you go. Hawaiian sweet potatoes. Mashed Okinawan sweet potatoes. You guys are the brightest purple and they are delicious. They are so, I mean, the skins aren't purple. They're white on the outside, the skins, but the potatoes they're delicious. They're delicious. Okay, so we'll definitely do a meditation. All right, so everybody go and get some water. Okay, everybody go get a glass of water. We'll wait a couple minutes, get a glass of water. And the reason why you want to get a glass of water is the energy will be very present in the water. Water is such a conduit for loving energy, and it's great. We could all use a little bit more love. And me, I could use like a little bit more grace so I don't fall down the stairs. Guys, I think you're absolutely right, Riri. I think my life was just going, you need to slow down. Slow down, slow down. And for those of you guys that haven't been present for a meditation, I do guided meditation. I actually teach meditation, and I also do a guided meditation with you guys. And basically all it is it recenters you back into yourself. Everybody has a different experience. If you've never meditated, and all you need to do to participate is breathe. That's it. And you can do it with your eyes open or your eyes closed. I think that doing it with your eyes closed is, for many of us, easier because it's less distractions of the outside world. But that's up to you. It must be moving too fast. Make the morning light, right? All right. Slow down. You move too fast. You're right. You gotta make the morning last just. I forgot about that song. That is such a great song. No, you guys, I don't know. I feel like last year and the beginning of this year has really sort of like put me in a place of contemplation on just like what's the right thing for me. I think it's also because we all have kids and have raised kids, and when you're getting to the end of that, I'm only speaking for myself, I'm not speaking for you guys, but this is my last child at home, and it's almost to the end of her being home, before she goes off to do her life. And I think in some ways maybe it's almost like my subconscious going, you better slow down and really enjoy it. Like, don't be in such a hurry. Don't put all your energy into working and that sort of thing. Which I don't, honestly, you guys, I do. I'm kind of an all-in kind of person, so it's a definite lesson for me. So tell me when you guys are back with your water, and you guys that want to stay, and know that you can come back and listen to it anytime. The energy stays present. I would advise you not to do it while you're driving or listen to it when you're operating any sort of thing that would require you. Oh, you're back. Awesome. Anything that would require you to, something that needs your undivided attention. Don't come back and do this meditation when you don't need to do that, because it can put you in a very, very relaxed state, which is not a bad thing. Brenda is back and Kim is back. And who else were we waiting? Judy, anybody else coming back? Thanks for the thumbs up, my friends. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me and my scattered self today. Yeah, today was the day. You never left. You got your water always close. Okay, good. All right, let's get started. So all you need to do to participate is inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. On the inhale, you receive, and on the exhale, you release. So receive and release. Receive and release. Receive and release. Imagine yourself in a column of light. When you look up, you can't see the end, and when you look down, you can't see the end. This is your column of light. It is unique to your being, soul, spirit. With every inhale and every exhale, allow your column of light to grow brighter and brighter and wider and wider. Give your column of light the suggestion: heart of the earth, heart of the core crystal. And with that, your column of light is right there, deep in the heart of the earth. Give your column of light big roots like oak tree roots, deep in the heart of the earth. Let's ask the earth to share with us her energy. I see this like beautiful golden light, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful golden light energy rising up through your roots and your column of light and spreading 6 feet in all directions. Feel it coming up through your feet and ankles, calves and knees, thighs and hips. Feel it filling the base of your spine, your lower abdomen, your waist, your heart, your chest and back, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your neck and head, your face, your throat, the top of your head, and feel it fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can imagine. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to the earth. Now follow your column of light above your head and give it the suggestion: heart of the divine, heart of creator creation energy, heart of the central sun, And with that, your column of light is right there. Give it the same tree roots above your head as you did below your feet in the earth. Allow it with every breath to anchor deeper into the earth and deeper into this divine cosmic realm. Let's ask this beautiful angelic cosmic realm to share with us her energy. I see this like beautiful silvery diamond light, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful diamond light energy mixing with your light and the earth's energy and spreading 6 feet in all directions. Feel it filling your head and face, your throat and neck, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your chest and back, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, and feel it pouring through your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles, and out the bottom of your feet, expelling any and all excess deep in the heart of the earth. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to heaven and earth. Now, I want you to start where your column of light, your point of light, is anchored into the heart of the earth. And on the inhale, I'd like you to breathe in and receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, allow your body personality to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, release in love. Focus 1 foot above this area. On the inhale, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive in love, release in love. Receive and release. Focus 1 foot above this. Inhale and receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Let's focus 1 foot above this This is 2 feet below your body. Breathe in, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Focus 1 foot below your feet. Breathe in, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Receive, release. Let's focus on the base of your spine. Breathe in, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Let's focus on your lower abdomen. Breathe in, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, release anything from all time, space, and dimension, all kingdoms and planes that no longer serves you. Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Receive, release. Receive, release. Let's focus on your waist. Breathe in and receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, release anything that no longer serves you. Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Receive, release. Receive, and release. Let's focus on your heart. Breathe in, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Receive, and release. Focus on your throat. Breathe in and receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love, release in love. Receive, release. Receive, release. Focus on the center of your forehead. Breathe in, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Release in love. Receive. Release. Receive. Release. Focus on the top of your head. Breathe in, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Release in love. Receive. Release. Receive. Release. Focus 1 foot above your head. Breathe in and receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Release in love. Receive. Release. Receive. Release. Receive and release. Focus 2 feet above your head. Breathe in and receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Release in love. Receive. Release. Receive. Release. Receive. Release. Focus 3 feet above your head. Breathe in, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Release in love. Receive. Release. Receive and release. Receive and release. Focus 4 feet above your head. Breathe in and receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Release in love. Receive. Release. Receive. Release. Receive and release. Focus 5 feet above your head. Breathe in. Receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, release anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Release in love. Receive. Release. Receive. And release. Focus on the point of light above your head where your roots are in the heart of the central sun, the heart of creator creation, the heart of the divine. On the inhale, receive peace, balance, and bliss. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Release in love. Receive. Release. Receive. Release. Receive. And release. Focus on your heart and just receive. Receive. Allow your body personality to release anything that no longer serves you from your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. Receive in love and release in love. Receive and release. I'd like you to imagine an infinity symbol starting above your head where your roots are in the heart of creator creation, the heart of the divine, the heart of the central sun, crossing through your heart, entering deep into the heart of the earth, into the core crystal, crossing back through your heart and ending where it began. On the inhale, receive love from the heart of creator creation, the heart of the divine, the heart of the central sun, the heart of the earth, the heart of the core crystal. And on the exhale, give back love to the heart of the divine, the heart of creator creation, the heart of the central sun, the heart of the earth, the heart of the core crystal. Ready? Receive and give. Receive and give. Receive and give. Receive and give. One more time. Receive and give. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and come back. Oh, you're welcome, Barb. Love you guys. Yeah, I always feel better. You know, I work on myself every day, but it always feels better when you do it in a group because The energy of love we all emanate is so powerful. And I love you guys. So I'll be around tomorrow. It won't be until noon. It'll be very short, my little sale. If you guys want to just come by and say hi and collect a few of my goodies, I would appreciate it. And don't forget, next week I'll be on too, but don't forget next Sunday for sure. The Disabled Artist Foundation birthday celebration will be next Sunday. And I will post, hopefully I'll be able to figure out my community tab and post it later on this evening. I appreciate your love and your thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you guys all this week and hopefully tomorrow and a few days this week. And I hope you have a wonderful night. And as always, from my heart to your heart, I'm always sending you so much aloha. Till tomorrow. Goodbye for now.